Look at this. Now, everything in my cart, y'all, all of this food and household essentials is over $32 worth of products. But no worries, I'm going to show you how you can grab those same items for $1 and some change each this Saturday only at Dollar General. Hey y'all, it's D. We're in our favorite Saturday spot, Dollar General. I'm going to show you how this is the best time to grab your household essentials because you're going to be able to save over 50% or more from literally using your phone. All digital coupons. So I'm going to show you step by step. So let me know down below though in the comments where y'all from, what the weather's like. I'm here in Georgia and it's a little cool, but we should be in the 70s. But nonetheless, moving forward, you're never gonna pay full price. And y'all, big shout out to y'all. I didn't even realize I was on the Today Show yesterday, but a lot of y'all had messaged me and commented and said that I was in like the Easter savings segment, so that was pretty dope. And y'all know I be posting deals from Amazon to all types of ways to help y'all save. And this is why I created my Deals to Dollar couponing playbook, to legit show you how I save and make money and how you can too through couponing, y'all. So I'll leave it in the description of this video or in my bio. So you know I love getting stocked up on food, so I'm going to get some of these Lipton and Pure Life teas because if you still have that 3 off of 10 digital, this will be a great week to use it, especially if maybe you prefer the sweet tea because they're normally $3.60 each, y'all. Look. And they're 2 for $5. So you could literally just pick up 4 of those, get you to that $10 mark. But my household actually likes the green tea. So I think I'm going to grab 2 of each since these are $2.50. So picking up 2 of those would be $5 also. And it's the same fluid ounce. So 64. So I have my 4 in my cart. And so after that $3 digital, that's going to drop me down to paying $7 if I didn't do anything else. And then y'all, if it has recently been your birthday, because you know we Aries gang over here, I noticed I have a 2 off of 10 like coupon that I can use. Now don't clip that if you plan on using your 5 off of 25 because that lower value one for 2 off of 10 will come off first. But if you just want to come in here, do a quick deal, you could also factor that in and actually pay $5, y'all, for all 4. So another great option. Now I really wanted to get the Airwick warmers, but they're always like hit or miss. But I did check, of course, the inventory, and it said that they had them in stock, but they don't. But no worries. You always got to switch it sometimes because we don't have control over inventory. So I noticed that these Gain scented beads right here that are $4.50. Check to see if you got a $2.50 digital. That's going to make it just $2. Now, it is a little small, but I mean, this could make a great filler item or a great substitute if your store happens to be out like mine's. And if anyone's wondering, I did go ahead and scan this singular Airwick plug, which is $4, but that $4 digital is not attaching. It only attaches to the warmers. So if your store has that, y'all, that could be a great option. And remember, a little coupon tip, make sure y'all check the top rows because sometimes you can find them up there. Now another item I wanted to add, y'all, was the Febreze plug warmer because I saw that $2.50 digital we have that actually expires today is attaching to that, and that would just be $1. Or maybe you want to just grab some of the Febreze plug at like $5.50, the singular ones, and use the $2.50 digital since it expires today. So many great options. And y'all, a great substitute if you happen to have your Febreze digitals for like the small spaces or the sprays. We have a $2.30 digital, and you can find them as cheap as $3.25 if you get some of like the singular ones. But again, my store is really out. I might just have to go to another one. I didn't really want to, but I think I might just do that, y'all, because I don't want to be paying too much out of pocket. Y'all, I changed my mind. Nope, I'm at this store. I'm going to do a deal here. So instead of doing 2 deals like I wanted to, I'm just going to combine both of these in a way. So that way I can still get what I want and come out cheap. But as you see, some of these were going to be as cheap as 65 cents each, y'all, if my store had some of these items. But hey, that's all a part of couponing. Well, because I need to get stocked up on food, let's go ahead and grab our Lay's deal that I mentioned. So they are $2.25, but you do have to buy 4. So if you don't buy 4, y'all, you're going to end up paying $4.25 each. And it's important to make sure you're scanning your items using that scan feature on the Dollar General app because you want to see that $2.25 offer when you buy 4 pop up on the one you plan on getting. So I'm just going to grab 4, get those added. Y'all let me know what's your go-to flavor. I love a good dill pickle and like a flaming hot, but let me know down below. Or if you made it this far, just comment down below. I love chips. Just a little side note for all my couponers that like be couponing for real. When you go to a store that you normally go to and it's normally packed and you get there and it's not. I should have known they were gonna be out of a lot of stuff. But I did also, since I'm passing it, I wanted to add one of the Tide Pods. It has to be like the Oxy Boost one, which actually only comes with 9, but they're $5.50, and we have like a $2.05 digital. So it doesn't work for like these normal ones. It has to be the ones that says like Oxy Boost, y'all. I think the last time I saw them, they were like in an end cap, in like a little box end cap. But y'all, that could be a great option if you want to factor in some laundry care. So I need about $2, so you could literally go down a $2 aisle and add something in that you need. But I think I'm gonna grab something I probably would need in the future, which is greeting cards. So you know, you got that graduation coming up or that birthday that you're going to. So I'm gonna grab 2 of the $1 greeting cards, and then we have this $1 off of 2 digital. Now this happens to be a store coupon, and I'm saying that because if your store happens to have like that updated system, then you want to make sure you're at $26 when you're using that $1 coupon, because it's a store coupon or any store coupons. So you can tell by looking at the bottom of the coupon, it'll say manufacturer or like DG store. If it says DG store and your registers or your store is updated, you need to add that amount to your $25. So hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Now, the more I think about it, I was going to factor this in. Now, if you maybe do want to try this, which is a great perk of couponing, being able to try new products, but I know I need tissue, so I think I'm actually going to just do the tissue. The Scott tissue, or maybe you prefer the Cottonelle. They are $4.75 this week, y'all, and we do have a $1 digital. Or if you need paper towels, you could get the Sparkle. They're $5.95 this week. We have a $1 digital, and then we do have a $1 digital for the Scott. They range between like $4.50 and $7. But ooh, look like they might be out of the Scott, but they do have the Cottonelle, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of those, y'all, and get that added. All right, y'all, so everything in my cart brings me to $25.50, and then when all of our digital coupons come off, so remember, don't forget to clip your 5 off a 25 coupon, but when all our digitals come off, we'll be left to pay just $14 before tax, making each item $1.27 each. Absolutely amazing. And this stuff, y'all, retails over $35, which is crazy. Now, I'm going to have a little bit higher out of pocket because even though I would love to try this, I'm sure it smells good, but I know your girl needs tissue. So there's no point of getting that when I know I need something else. So I'm actually going to take that out and just do the Cottonelle instead. And this should bring my total to. So for me, everything should end up bringing me to $25.75. And then I should end up paying $15.75 before tax, making everything $1.43 each. All right, y'all. So let's head to the register and let's test this out. Now, this is a great way to show you how you can switch your deals around, because when I say you're not going to always find every single deal, but think about things you would be paying for anyway and try to factor it into a deal, because literally, y'all, I would be buying chips today, so why not factor it in when they're already on sale and I can buy my 5 for 25. So let's test this out, y'all. Look at this. Now, of course, this is definitely probably go vary store by store, but I might add some of these, y'all, because 1 cent, and I would be paying for these items anyway. Now, I definitely love to get stocked up on like plates and stuff, but 1 cent, let's see what we can find. Oh, I love a good table. Yep, your girl about to get stocked up, y'all. When they be doing their paint projects and all that stuff. I've been in here, look, I was like, I'm not going to get all that stuff. But the more I kept thinking about it, I'm like, Halloween next year, kids' activities. I'm like, a 1 cent, y'all. Like 1 cent? Yeah. Look, 1 cent. This, everything in here. Now, again, this is definitely probably just this store type situation, but see how it all works out? Even though I didn't get the stuff that I had on my plan, look at it. I was able to grab this stuff for 1 cent, and I would be paying for this anyway. Let's see what $2 will get me. All right, y'all, 86 cents. Totally forgot I had $5 and like 50 cents in DG cash, so that I am definitely going to use to lower my out of pocket. So y'all, this should be even cheaper for me. So this is why it's important to use that store money, those rewards, so you can lessen the amount you actually have to pay out of your own money. All right, y'all, we had to check that out with all those items. I was thinking it was well over 100 items, y'all, but here's everything. And y'all, that was only 86. Actually, no, it was only 80 items because tax was 6 cents. So 86 cents later, y'all, I was able to get stuff for the next upcoming like holiday type items. But this is why you also want to just check your store. You'll be surprised. All right, y'all, so as you see, everything worked out beautifully. So I paid $15.75. Well, it was $15.75 before tax, but like I said, use that store money to lower your out of pocket. I had $5.20. So before tax, that dropped me down to like $10.55. But after tax, y'all, I paid $11.41 for all those items. So before tax, I was able to get 11 items, y'all, for 95 cents each. Literally knowing the steps of couponing and stacking those deals and using your store rewards. So if you're ready to not spend a lot of time learning it on your own, and you're ready to expedite your journey to learn my step-by-step method of how you can save over $200 plus a month and earn money through couponing, then you might want to grab my Deals to Dollars couponing playbook. I'll leave it in the description of this video or in my profile. But y'all, if you made it to the end, comment down below I love DG, and don't forget to like and of course follow and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye bye.